Namaste. Hare Krishna. Chapter 2, Text 20. Na jāyate mriyate va kadācin nāyaṁ bhūtvā bhavitā na bhūyaḥ ajo nityaḥ śāśvato purāṇo na hanyate hanyamāne śarīre. In this sloka, Krishna says, na jāyate mriyate, that the soul never takes birth, will never die, and it's always existing in the past, present, and in future. nāyaṁ bhūtvā bhavitā na bhūyaḥ ajo nityaḥ śāśvato purāṇo, that is, it's unborn, eternal, permanent, and very old. We might be telling I am 10 years old, 25 years old, I'm 50 years old, 80 years old, but the age is only given to the body. From the sloka, we understand the Atma are oldest. One cannot trace back how old the Atma is, because it is unborn and eternal, and that's also permanent. It's not that one point of time the soul was created. It was not there and soul got created. That's not the case. The soul always exists. What's getting created is the body, not the soul. Both Paramatma, with the super soul, and the Jivatma, the spirit soul, the individual living entity, exists simultaneously. When we hear God created everything, what's God creating is the facility and the facilities for the soul to come into existence by taking a body into this world. When a soul takes the body, and that is what we called as birth, and the same soul leaves the body, is called as death. As we saw that the soul is unborn, eternal, therefore some of the qualities of that is, it doesn't go through any changes. That is, the soul does not go through any changes. But the body does. It is said the body goes through 6 kinds of transformations. That is, it takes birth, number 1. It remains for some time, 2. Number 3, it grows, and number 4, it produces some effects. Number 5, it dwindles, and number 6, it vanishes. In a simple terms, we all take birth, then we remain for some time as a child or a baby, then we grow, then we start producing our offsprings, then gradually we dwindle, and finally we die. These are the 6 changes the body goes through. As the body goes through these changes, the soul remains same. There's no any changes happens to the soul. All the changes only happens to the body. Therefore, all the byproducts of the body, namely children and any other relationship that we have, they all go through the same thing. That means every single person goes through these changes, but what doesn't change is the Atma. The soul is said to be full of knowledge, full of awareness and consciousness, but then it is covered by this body and identifies itself with the body, thinking that I am this body. Therefore, the actions that performed, the thoughts, the words that comes out, everything is based on the false identification of the soul that it is this body. Therefore, there are two Atmas that we should understand. One is the Anu Atma and the second one is Vibhu Atma. Anu means minute particle soul. Vibhu means a super soul, a greater Atma. The super soul is also called as Paramatma, and this minute particle soul is called as Jivatma, which is we are all. Therefore, it is said that na hanyate hanyamāne śarīre, that the soul can never be slain, even when the body is slain. Na jāyate mriyate va kadācin, nāyaṁ bhūtvā bhavitā va na bhūyaḥ, ajo nityaḥ śāśvato purāṇo, na hanyate hanyamāne śarīre. Thank you. Hare Krishna.